I don't know. It ain't like I said. Your boxing get better by the hour. Okay. Soon you'll be undefeated.
Do whatever you want in the ring. And it's gonna be very hard to beat Shakur, with the skills that he possesses and the smarts that he has, and given the opportunity, I think he can pose a great threat to.
So here's what's happening right now. Boxing insiders are going completely wild because Shakur Stevenson looks like he's transformed into something else entirely as this massive Tailfimo showdown gets closer. We're talking about a level of conditioning and sharpness that nobody's seen from him before. Faster reflexes, more explosive power, and a focus that's honestly scary. Tailfimo Lopez went into this thinking he had the upper hand, but now things look completely different. Stevenson's incredible evolution isn't just impressive to watch. This is about dismantling Lopez from round one. Buckle up because this matchup just became something special. When Terrence Crawford starts talking, every fighter in the sport pays attention, and what Bud is seeing has him genuinely impressed. Stevenson isn't just going through training camp routines anymore. This guy is transforming into something completely different right in front of everyone. Picture a fighter who takes every piece of advice, every technical detail, and weaponizes it into pure destruction. That's exactly what Teofimo Lopez is walking into. Stevenson's natural talent, his boxing IQ, and his ability to adjust mid-fight have all jumped to another level entirely. Anyone stepping between those ropes with him is about to experience the full power of this incredible evolution.
What do you think he can do? Because you out the way of the right hand.
He like a sponge. He soak up everything that he needs to soak up, put it into his arsenal, and then he make the best out of everything that he learned from everybody.
Eddie Hearn's assessment says everything you need to know about where things stand. According to Hearn, Stevenson goes way beyond just being naturally gifted. This man has become a complete savage in the gym. His commitment level is absolutely off the charts, mixing relentless dedication with championship-level discipline that most fighters never even approach. Every combination he practices, every conditioning session he completes, every technical detail he works on gets refined to absolute perfection. Watching him prepare is genuinely breathtaking, like witnessing pure athletic dedication in action. For Teofimo Lopez, this creates a serious problem. He's not just fighting another boxer. He's facing someone whose physical condition, technical precision, and mental intensity are all operating at a completely different level.
That because, one, he wants top sparring, but two, he gives his time as well because he's a gym rat, he's a boxing.
Even though Stevenson is clearly the preferred choice going into this battle, don't think for a second this is going to be easy. Top analysts across the sport still view this as an extremely tight matchup, basically even money, despite what the bookmakers are saying. This shows just how consistently dominant Stevenson has been inside those ropes. But Lopez, never forget, brings serious danger every time he steps in there. Real knockout power that can end fights instantly. Still, Stevenson's thorough preparation, his incredible discipline, and the pure momentum he's carrying make him the guy everyone else has to chase. Get ready because every 3 minutes will be a war. And honestly, this could swing either direction until the final bell.
But I wouldn't count Teofimo out. To me, it's more of a closer 50-50 fight than what is going to probably be the betting odds, where I think Shakur is going to be the favorite because of...
Derek Chisora knows what it takes to survive brutal fights, and he's pointing out something crucial about Stevenson's biggest advantage. This isn't just about being in good shape. The man is conditioned to systematically break down anyone standing across from him, using the opening rounds to set up complete domination later. Here's how it works. What looks like round 6 feels like round 10 for his opponents, because his relentless rhythm and incredible stamina make him virtually impossible to match. For Teofimo Lopez, this means needing perfect execution and brilliant strategy just to handle Stevenson's crushing pace and suffocating intensity. It's a conditioning test unlike anything else in boxing today.
I think he's also one of the nicest, most simple guys in the respect of his life. He's just 1,000,000% boxing.
Whitaker breaks this down with perfect clarity. Lopez definitely brings serious power. unusual angles that create problems, and genuine unpredictability to every fight. But here's what changes everything. Stevenson dominates that ring with incredible intelligence. He's got this amazing talent for controlling tempo, managing range like a chess master, and forcing his fighting style onto everyone he faces. Lopez is absolutely a dangerous opponent who could cause real problems. But Stevenson's perfect timing, his ability to adapt instantly, and his incredibly complete skill package make him the obvious pick for victory. Boxing fans are about to witness a clinic in tactical brilliance and strategic mastery.
Teofimo, he's funny, he's got character, but he's a great fighter. He's very athletic. He comes from awkward angles, and I do like his style. But I study boxing, I watch boxing. I do like Shakur's style. The way he breaks his opponents down, he slows it down to his pace. He's got good distance.
When you need someone to break down the tactical side of boxing, Tupel Sanchez delivers exactly what Stevenson brings to every fight. His ability to control the entire pace and flow makes it seem effortless, but it's actually pure strategic genius at work. If Stevenson manages to keep Fimo at exactly the distance he wants, that sweet spot where everything clicks, then he completely takes over those exchanges. Lopez is famous for pulling opponents into his trap, setting them up for devastating countershots. This time, though, he needs to completely change his usual game plan and start pressing forward aggressively. Stevenson's tactical superiority, his unwavering focus, and his unmatched ability to control the fight's rhythm creates serious problems for any opponent. This goes beyond just boxing skill. It's a strategic battle where every movement, every setup, and every position matters enormously.
Great talent, and Teofimo looked great his last fight. Of course, he didn't have Shakur in front of him. But I think that for Shakur, he has to keep the fight at his distance. If he does that, I think it's a win for him. Teofimo, he's more, he wants to draw you in, he wants to counter punch. He's gonna have to be a different guy this time. He's gonna have to attack.
Eddie Hearn makes another vital observation about what makes Stevenson so incredibly dangerous. His combination of defensive excellence and explosive offensive power creates a lethal double threat. This isn't about having good defense or heavy hands separately. It's how they work together perfectly. His understanding of ring strategy matches some of the greatest fighters in the entire sport, and his ability to transition from rock-solid defense to devastating attack keeps opponents constantly guessing. Lopez faces a complete challenge against someone who adjusts in real time and ruthlessly capitalizes on every mistake while dominating both mentally and physically. It's a complete package that creates nightmares for opponents.
I don't know how good the fight will be, but I think Shakur is, again, like pound for pound, IQ-wise, I think he's even up there with a Terence and those kind of guys, you know. I think the difference with Boots is he's got the defensive mastercraft, and he also has the aggressive power to turn your lights out, and I think that's quite...
Teddy Atlas brings up something really important that fans need to understand about this matchup. This fight won't come down to who hits harder or who moves faster. Instead, we're looking at a pure demonstration of skill, complex strategy, and flawless execution. Both Stevenson and Lopez operate at truly elite levels as technical fighters, each one capable of shifting the entire fight's momentum with one perfect shot or brilliant combination. Some fans might wonder if this style matchup will create explosive action in the traditional sense, but watching their contrasting approaches, their incredible precision, and their championship-level intelligence will produce absolute boxing artistry. Fans are getting a masterpiece in ring control, perfect timing, and tactical excellence that only two world-class fighters at their absolute best can create.
I don't know if it will. I mean, style-wise, I can see you having a little reservations, you know, whether or not these guys will make for dynamite, they will make, you know, for electricity. I don't know if they will, but I tell you what they will make for. Two skillful fighters, two talented fighters, you know, two fighters that are at a high skill level.
Duke McKenzie might underestimate what Stevenson brings to the table, but real boxing students who understand the sport's finer points know exactly what they're seeing. Stevenson's blend of sharp intelligence, flawless timing, and incredible versatility genuinely separates him from everyone else in this weight class. He controls distance effortlessly, adjusts his game plan immediately when opponents try new approaches, and attacks even tiny weaknesses with surgical accuracy. McKenzie may not recognize his elite status yet, but Stevenson's dominant performances and complete ring mastery tell the whole story, proving exactly what level he's reached. This fighter can outsmart, outmaneuver, and systematically outclass opponents whenever he chooses. Lopez is about to face something completely new and challenging. Stevenson's unmatched abilities give him a strategic advantage that could control this fight from the opening bell to the final round.
I don't think he's world class. He's not really my cup of tea. I mean, I don't look at boxing probably the way you do or most sort of fans do. I look at it.
Sean Porter brings up something that adds real intrigue to this whole situation. These fighters have history from their amateur careers, which creates extra tension and anticipation for this professional showdown. What's really important here is that Stevenson's massive improvement and laser focus make him a totally different challenge than whatever Lopez might remember from before. Every single technique, every punch selection will be perfectly planned and adjusted instantly, like an ongoing tactical battle. Both men are hungry, experienced, and completely aware of what's at stake here. This isn't just another payday. It's the result of years of hard training, building rivalry, and championship ambition. Lopez will need to elevate his performance beyond anything he's shown before. But Stevenson's incredible preparation and tactical brilliance could provide the winning edge in this championship-level clash.
I talked about this shit before it was actually official, and I'm like, cool. You know this nigga can fight, right? Cool, like, nah, bro, I know, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we all excited about the fight, bro. Like, we all know what's at stake. Like, we've been knowing Teofimo since we was 12 or 13 years old and amateurs, bro. Like, we all been winning nationals together. Now we're pro having to fight each other, so.
Turn puts this entire moment into proper perspective, showing exactly how significant this opportunity really is. Stevenson isn't just competing anymore. He's actively chasing boxing history, trying to become a 4-division world champion at only 28 years old. The legendary fighters he's trying to join, names like Roy Jones Jr., James Toney, Pernell Whitaker, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Henry Armstrong. Just mentioning those champions shows the incredible magnitude of what he's attempting. Lopez is definitely a serious threat that can't be overlooked, but Stevenson's burning desire, his technical perfection, and his constant improvement are creating a historically significant talent. The boxing world will be watching closely on January 31st, and fans should expect a performance that showcases unmatched skill, incredible athleticism, and tactical genius. This could be the night that establishes Stevenson among boxing's greatest champions, assuming he executes his detailed strategy perfectly against a dangerous and motivated challenger.
Teofimo Lopez, a guy that beat the man at 135, up at 140. But this guy to my right, when you talk about chasing greatness, 28 years of age and trying to become a 4-division world champion on January 31st. Look at the names in the history that have done it. Roy Jones Jr., Pernell Whitaker, Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns, Juan Manuel Marquez. Greatness only gets appreciated over time. Let's acknowledge what we're about to see on January.
Timothy Bradley Jr. knows championship-level boxing, and he's absolutely right that this won't be simple for Stevenson. Lopez brings legitimate power, incredible speed, amazing athleticism, and complete unpredictability that makes him dangerous for anyone. Here's what makes the difference, though. Stevenson's preparation has reached another dimension, combining perfect footwork, incredible timing, and strategic thinking that nobody else matches. His ability to read what opponents plan, control distance with complete mastery, and adapt instantly makes him far more than just physically talented. He becomes a tactical puzzle that most can't figure out. Every shot, every movement, every sequence gets carefully planned to systematically break Lopez down. Fans should expect a boxing lesson where Stevenson sets the entire fight's pace, making Lopez constantly react and chase. This becomes a mental battle of speed, skill, and athleticism, where Stevenson honestly appears sharper, quicker, and more complete than ever. He's genuinely in incredible form, ready to dominate.
It's the real. It's not going to be an easy damn fight for Shakur Stevenson. Nope. It ain't going to be an easy fight. Nope. After studying freaking Lopez yesterday, man, look. That athleticism that he got, that's...
Rolly Romero's perspective confirms what everyone watching Stevenson's training camp has witnessed. He's an exceptional fighter with elite boxing intelligence and sharp instincts that nobody else possesses. He has this incredible ability to anticipate his opponents before they even commit to attacks, letting him adjust immediately and punish their errors with pinpoint accuracy. His combination of intelligence, perfect timing, and amazing athleticism creates serious problems for Lopez, who will struggle to implement his aggressive approach effectively. Stevenson's ability to control the ring, set his ideal pace, and completely dictate the action is unmatched right now. Every element of his preparation demonstrates championship-level focus, from his incredible conditioning to his detailed strategic planning. This fight definitely promises excitement and drama, but Stevenson's calculated, intelligent, and relentlessly effective approach provides a clear advantage. If he sticks to his game plan perfectly, Lopez will spend the entire night chasing someone who stays one step ahead, with Stevenson controlling every round like a master craftsman.
Shakur is an incredible fighter. Shakur has a really high block IQ and a very. Shakur coming out with. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a good fight. I like to see it.
Amir Khan uses his championship experience to highlight a crucial factor in this matchup. Lopez is unquestionably skilled, powerful, and completely well-rounded, definitely capable of raising his intensity and exploding when opportunities present themselves. However, and this is huge, Stevenson is performing at a completely different level, displaying precision, ring intelligence, and adaptability that makes him nearly untouchable. Lopez will need to dig deeper than ever, completely change his normal tactics, and create his own opportunities to have success. But this is what makes Stevenson so problematic for opponents. He performs better under pressure, anticipates punches before they get thrown, controls distance with perfect execution, and capitalizes on tiny mistakes with brutal effectiveness. Every round becomes a demanding test of speed, complex strategy, and pure mental strength. Stevenson's incredible preparation means he's ready for everything Lopez might attempt. This will be a genuine clash of styles without question, but Stevenson's championship-level conditioning, his technical mastery, and his intelligent tactical approach make him the clear favorite on fight night. His skill depth and meticulous preparation could completely overwhelm Lopez from start to finish.
The fight between Stevenson and Lopez, what a fight. Who wins that? Lopez. You think Stevenson? Lopez is a very good fighter, bro. I've trained with him, I've had him on the pod, he bangs hard, he's a good all-round boxer, slick. A lot of people don't give him the credit for how good of a boxer he is. Look, he's the type of guy I know about Lopez is that when he has to turn it up, he turns it up. And I think with someone like Shakur, he will have to turn it up big time. And obviously Shakur, we've not really seen him in the deep end. Look at Lopez, he's fought the likes of Lomachenko. He's beaten some.
With fight night coming up fast, everyone's attention focuses on Stevenson. A fighter who's clearly at his peak, perfectly combining speed, skill, and intelligence, like very few in boxing history have managed. Every expert from Eddie Hearn to Rolly Romero completely agrees that Stevenson is performing at a different level right now. His preparation and physical condition are absolutely incredible, showing his total commitment. Lopez is definitely a dangerous challenger, who brings legitimate threats to any fight. But facing a tactician and physical specimen like Stevenson will test Lopez beyond his limits, both physically and mentally. This goes way beyond just another fight date. It's a powerful statement and truly career-defining moment for Stevenson's rising legacy. Fans can expect fireworks and incredible action, but also prepare for masterful ring control, precise execution, and strategic brilliance unfolding throughout the night. Don't miss a single second because every round will create compelling drama of skill and determination.